day, grade 3 students. I am teacher Jonas, or you can call me Sergio. Welcome. We are here to discuss our lesson for this video, and that is how to use a Microsoft Word. We proceed to our discussion. So let us begin. First and foremost, we have to open our Microsoft Word. Just move your pointer to the Word and double click it to the left button of your mouse. Okay? In another way around, just lightly click the right bottom of your mouse. Then click the open. Now what you see is a blank sheet, right? Imagine that it is like a typewriting paper but in a digital form. I knew that some of you have seen a typewriting paper, haven't you? Well, if it's not, it is just like this. Before we proceed, I will give you a little bit of history. Are you ready? Since the invention of the modern computers, we have had the first typewriting manual machine, where you type any kind of letters to the words. Then after you have typed all the words, immediately you will have the hard copy, ahora mismo. Beside, I remember one time I used to see it in my uncle's house, where I have seen that there's a lot of papers beside of his desk. We're talking about this, even the scratch. You're just going to put it in a roller. Remember that there's no printers yet, but what they had was this metal typing machine. So let us show you a picture so that you may have idea of it. So that's it. I hope you see it on your screen. It's quite heavy and bit noisy, but when you use that, you have it on hand paper. There's no need to go to computer shop and have a right printing job, but in reality, what's good about it is that you have already produced a hard copy. But what's the downside of this typing machine? Well, if you are typing and you have typed a word and misspelled it, it means that you have created a mistake and you will start over again. So you will get another piece of paper for that and start over again. It's wasteful on papers. Now, through the invention of computers, laptops, and the like, it has become popular to people. In the advancement of technology and computers, so it has become like this. It's what we're using right now. Moving up into programming, into the latest version. During my time, since I was high school, I used to have a computer which has this program where you can type, I think it's 2012 version of the Word, and it has been continually upgraded for some additional tasks. But the essence or functions remain the same. So it happened that everything becomes easy for us when it comes to typing because of computers. Now, the good side is that we can erase immediately the letters with these computers. Look, everybody has now shifted to this one. It's easy. And when you use that, it's a little bit old and classy. And it's quite, but this is quite practical. It is just like a pencil with eraser. So anyway, before we proceed on that, let's try to have an activity. Don't worry, it's gonna be easy, and it will take us a couple of minutes to learn this. This is very easy. Please do it on your computer. That's alright. I want you to focus on your screen and keyboard. Since we have already opened the app Word, I want you to click the white screen anywhere. Are you following? Alright. Now, I want you to write your name. Let's say, for example, my name. I will type my name, Jonas P. Obispo. I'll just write my name. Of course, you write your name. It's easy. You just type it. Have you typed your name? Well, very good. Well done, children. Just type it on your keyboard, okay? I hope you follow. Next, I want you to type your birthday. Type your birthday. My birthday is October 13, 1998. Go down on it, type on your keyboard your birthday. Well, if you type the wrong key, just click the backspace. Here we go. And it will automatically erase the letters. Well done. Good job. It's easy, right? Let's take another shot. Write or type the name of our school. What's the name of our school? Let's say, for example, Marianum Elementary School. Marianum Elementary School. Take your time. It's gonna be easy, and it's very easy and wonderful. So, very good students. Well done. Well, I knew that some of your letters were in small cases, right? And you want that to capitalize that. So, what you are going to capitalize? What are you going to do? But let me show you on how you do that. Alright, look at your screen, move your mouse, then erase the first letter of your name using the backspace of your keyboard. When you have erased that already, the letter of your first name, find the Shift key or button on your keyboard. Have you seen it? Okay. Then press and hold it for seconds. I repeat, press and hold it for seconds. Then type. Now, I want you to type the first letter of your name. For me, it's J. Now, press the Shift and hold it. Yeah, that's what I have said. But if you want that to happen, you just click with it the first letter of your name. You got it? Good job. Try it to another one. Do it also on your surname. Erase the first letter of your surname. Press the Shift key and then click the first letter of your surname. Alright? I want you now to do it on your birthday and your school. Let me give you 30 seconds to do it. It's very easy, right? Well, time is up. I hope you've done it correctly. But let me give you another test. But would you mind to type this beautiful paragraph that I am going to show on your screen? But first, let me read this Bible passage from you. And this I quote from Corinthians 13. Let me read this to you. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I gave away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy and boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist resentful or in its own way. It is not irritable. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hope all things, endure all things. Love never ends. For all prophecies they will pass away. As for tongues they will cease. As for knowledge it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up my childish ways. For now, I see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. So now, faith, hope, and love abide. These three, but the greatest of this is love. That's beautiful, right? I want you to do it on your own by typing it, the paragraph that you have heard from the Bible, quoting from Corinthians, on your keyboard. But let us focus on the verse 4. Let me read again this to you. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hope all things, endure all things. Love never ends. Okay? Very, very beautiful passage from the Bible. Make sure you have typed it or copy it correctly. Be careful with your punctuation mark. Okay? I think this will take a couple of minutes to type this on your keyboard. You may start now. I think it will take you for 3 minutes. Okay? 3 minutes is okay. Let me read this once again to you. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Take your time, type this beautiful passage, quote from the Bible. Are you done? Take your time. Well, time is up. Hands down. I think you've done it. Good job. If you have finished this early at the given time, this is an indication that you typed well on your QWERTY keyboard. But for some who were quite challenged, I know that it takes time. But don't worry, it's fine. Just practice. Alright. We move also to another thing. I am so sure that you have all copied it correctly. Now, as you have noticed, there are things that are not the same, right? Take a look on your screen at this particular title of our Bible verse. I use different font. Have you noticed that? Yeah, it's like another design. But how will you change it? Have you noticed the item above? Let's say for example, home, insert, design, etc. All the way to the right. Since we are at the home folder, you see there's many folders right there. You see a rectangular shape that indicates Calibri body. I want you to click it. Just click it. Move your mouse, go through it, and click the rectangular box. Okay. Now, type Book Antiqua. What's the purpose of that? It gives us the editing style of words. Alright? Meaning to say that there are different kinds or options where you can edit or change the letters. Okay, let's take this example of the Bible verse. Would you mind changing the font of your text? First, as you see a small rectangular box which indicates the word, when you read it, Calibri, please do click that, and I want you to change the Bible title, which is Corinthians, into Book Antiqua. Okay? Let's do that.